Go ahead.
Verse 10. All they shall speak and say unto thee.
Hold on. The last part of that verse said, it hath raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. So this is who it's talking about. Go ahead.
Verse 10. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we?
All of these leaders of these third world nations are going to say, look at you guys like us now. You know what I'm saying? Can't feed yourself. Living in squalor. Because that's what they're going to be. They're going to be living in squalor, in slavery under the Israelites. Under Christ's new kingdom. They're going to see it. Go ahead.
Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
Your pride. Pomp is pride. Your arrogance has been brought down to the grave. In other words, the Most High going to kill their pride. Go ahead.
And the noise of thy vows.
Yeah, all that pro-American music. Go ahead.
The worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
It's talking about, the worms represent corruption. In other words, like when the body goes, dies and decomposes. In other words, worms cover it, and the body, it goes through a process that's called decomposition. The scripture refers to it as corruption. In other words, their system is corrupt, and because of it, they're being brought down. Go ahead.
Verse 12.
Now we're getting back to it. How art thou what?
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nation?
So it's showing you. How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Lucifer is the name of this kingdom, the so-called white man, brother. And I know the reason he's called Lucifer, which name means light bearer, is because he's enforcing his policies. He's the cat that's taking his form of government all over the world, this democracy. And with democracy comes this damn Christianity. And with Christianity comes what? Drugs, prostitution, and all the other stuff. That is all of a sudden, come on now, we know the church is full of hoes. We run around here playing. We run around here like we got to be all like children. But that's what follows, man. You get Esau, then Esau brings democracy, then he brings Christianity, then he brings drugs, then he brings prostitution. Let me say this. The time frame when they was running Afghanistan, the poppy production was down like 5%. It's up from the invasion in 2001, it's up like 600%. Because from it, that's what they create heroin from. That's why Esau secured all the poppy fields. Obviously people don't watch the news. Secure all the poppy fields in Afghanistan. That's what that place is good for. Esau don't want no damn, what the hell want that real estate? A bunch of damn caves you can't even find anything in. He wants out the poppy fields, man. It's about drugs. Go ahead.
Verse 14. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
He said he would do what?
I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
And this is how he ascended into heaven. With his space programs. Alright? This is the satellite among the stars, ascending above the clouds. Read on down, brother.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
That's talking about governing over Israel in North America. We call it Babylon in the Bible. Go ahead.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
I will ascend once again above the heights of the clouds.
I will be like the Most High.
And that's what he want to be. He want to be God, man. Go ahead.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit.
Go ahead.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee.
The people are going to look at this dude. Go ahead.
And consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Now hold on. He's talking about this dude right here. Is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
That did shake kingdoms?
Is this the man that did shake kingdoms? Because this is the person who's doing it. Now I'm going to show you something. What does it mean when it said that made the earth to tremble and that did shake kingdoms? This is a list of all the nations that Esau have bombed. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong side. Oh, it's the wrong list. I'm sorry, keep on going. I thought it was a list of all the nations that Esau had bombed. I have a list just like this of all the nations that Esau bombed since the end of World War II. I have to bring it next time, alright?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Keep on reading.
Verse 17. That made the world as a wilderness.
Go ahead.
And destroyed the cities thereof. That opened not the house of his prisoners.
But listen to this. That made the house as a wilderness. Read it again.
That made the world as a wilderness. and destroyed the cities thereof.
No, he did that with his bombs. Just go download some images of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Go ahead. We don't got to go back that far. Go download some images of Iraq, of Baghdad before and then after. Go download some images, you know, of all these nations that Esau was bombarding afterward, man. That's one of the reasons that made the world as a, that did shade kingdoms, that made the cities as wilderness, and that did what to his prisoners? Go ahead.
That opened up the house of his prisoners.
That opened not the house of his prisoners. Go ahead. In other words, do a research on communist China, Stalinist Russia, Fidel Castro Cuba, and then compare all of their prison percentage inmates, in other words, the prison population percentages, to that of the United States. And you'll see that the United States prison population have them all be combined. That's what it means when it says that let not the, read it again, that did what?
That opened up the house of his prison.
That's opened not the house of his prison. He keep people in the prison system. Now here's the whole point. That we didn't want to get into breaking down Isaiah chapter 24 because we didn't, Isaiah chapter 14 because we didn't bring the signs. But we had to break down enough of it so that you could see the use of the word nations or the use of the word heaven. Lucifer in this chapter, verse 12, said that he had fallen. Isaiah saw him fall from heaven. But verse 16 said that that was actually a man, and that man was responsible for the weakening of the nations, for the shaking of the kingdom, for the ascending up in the clouds, all the achievements and works of the so-called white man. This Bible referred to as Esau, or Edom, or Idumea. So we still haven't finished this topic. We're going to come back to it next week and finish it up because we still have to cover the other side. Okay, we didn't get to the third use of the word heaven, which is describes this spiritual realm or the dwelling place of spirits, where the Most High is. Okay, so with that, we're going to say shalom, brother, and we'll see you next week, brother, with a continuation of this specific topic. Then we'll move on. Shalom.
Shalom.